Hi everyone, this is Arslan Ali Chana, and today I'm going to tell you about some of the lessons I gathered from my conversation with my role model and my mentor, Anu Kaur. Anu Kaur is the ECT at Busy Bees Childcare Center in Windhamwell, and she has been in early childhood education for quite some time now. To direct the discussion, I posed some questions to Ms. Kaur in order to determine more about leadership in an early childhood education. So, some of the questions that I asked were like, how do you manage your role as an administrator along with being a mentor and an educator? Secondly, I asked her, how do you ensure to foster impactful connection with families, staff members, and overall community? And thirdly, what do you consider the most critical areas in your work, and how do you prioritize them? How do you allocate time to these tasks? Another thing that I asked when interviewing was how she manages all the paperwork along with being an early childhood teacher. What she said as an answer made me realize things. She said that of course the admin side of is like vital to keep the center, but however, it should not become the outright boss. According to her, this is just all about management of time and delegation at all points. I felt like a bulb had been turned on in my head. I understood that the leadership is not when you do all the work of your subordinates. It means that you have to delegate and let people take some tasks. That really opened my mind about how much I'd like to control everything, how much I made me how much it made me to think that up about delegation. I believe it is something that I will definitely take with me into my future practice. Well, something else that was discussed with Miss Kaur was communication with the families and staff. This was something massive for Miss Kaur. She said that among the most crucial aspects is to ensure the constant communication with the families and ensure the families feel like they are the part of the company. She discusses the progress and concerns regarding the children with the parents and ensure that the educators do the same. And they encourage everyone to do the same thing, like discussing everything with the parents. This insistence on relationship was not an unfamiliar theme to me, but I was really amazed at how deliberate Miss Kaur is about it. She just doesn't pay lip service and then stop. It becomes a living principle that is practiced every day. This made me think that of an article I had come across on the Aussie Childcare Network concerning the relationship between the families and co-workers. That article was so good on pointing out the facts that social connections could definitely define the child's journey of learning and education, which I am complete support of. In the future practice, I will ensure that families are not only informed but also involved and appreciated. There was one thing that I realized I really did not expect while discussing the importance of prioritizing tasks. Despite considering the day to day operations would receive most attention, I was surprised that Miss Core mentor herself and focuses much on her career development. She said to me that when she lets her team promote their ideas, when she let her team, the subordinates, take the initiatives in the room, then it actually enhances that all the wrong capacity of the team. That really gave me a lot of food for the thoughts as to how I lead my team members. This discussion has helped me to evolve the concept of leadership for somehow managing individuals to molding and directing people to succeed. The same way as the article on the leadership that Brent Gleason posted, where he mentioned how great leaders inspire teams and value creativity. This was something that I hadn't really paid attention to until this time. Therefore, in a way, this whole conversation has impacted me in terms of my future practices. It has provoked me to think on a deeper and more significant level. This has made me to realize a key factor that I will have to embrace while pursuing the course in a time, as well as delegation in the event where I take a leadership position. Another focus area will be relationship. especially with families and the staff, because I have realized how much influence that they have over the early education and development of the children. And lastly, I will be concentrating on motivating my fellow members in the team, ensuring that those involved in certain tasks feel confident about their job and about the group as well. This will just enhance the work being done. Well, in conclusion, it was incredible to have this conversation with Miss Anu Kaur, and now I'm looking at the concept of leadership in early childhood education differently. I'm also looking forward to apply all I have learned in in my future practices and developing myself in the future leader in this area. This is my reference list, and thank you very much everyone for listening. Have a great day.